Okay, now we need to take a look at how to use virtual office hours, because that is how I will be hosting office hours over the summer for this online course. They are scheduled for Tuesdays and Thursdays from 11 a.m. to noon Eastern Standard Time. If you need to speak with me at a different time, you can always email me for an appointment. So when I host office hours, I just click on this tab here for office hours on the Blackboard site, and this is what will open up. And I have a session that's already getting ready to start, just to demonstrate what this is going to look like. But each week, or each Tuesday and Thursday, you can see that I've already slated the 1 hour office hour. So here's what it's going to look like. It will let you in 15 minutes before the start time. So right now it's May 24th at 4 p.m. Is the start time, and I'm in here about 10 minutes early. And so I'm going to go on and click Join Room, because it's going to let me join because it's within the 15-minute time frame. So I'm going to hit Join Room, and it's going to say open with the Blackboard Collaborate launcher. Just go ahead and click OK. It takes just a second, and it tells you if it does not launch automatically to go to this Downloads folder. I haven't had an issue with that yet, but if you do, then go to here. So here it goes. It's going to launch. And what this is going to do, I have the option to start recording this. I'm just going to turn that off for now. I can record these sessions, but I can turn on the video. So you guys can see me here. There's my face sticking up. I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. Don't have my hair fixed or anything today. You all will also be able to turn on your videos on your computer if you would like. I can turn on the talk button here. That will allow us to speak to one another. When the microphone is on, that means that everyone that's logged in can hear you. It will only allow, I think, up to 6 people at a time to have the microphone on. So try to remember that when you're finished speaking to turn it off. And then what this also does is it gives us the chance to interact using this whiteboard. And so say you have a question from the homework problems or something, and you want to try to explain that to me, you can click on here, and you can write in, you can draw. So for example, you see that you have this, maybe it's asking you to draw the Lewis structure of that or something. Okay. And so we could interact using the whiteboard back and forth. You also have the ability to type. If you create a text box, if you have a question that you would like to type in there, or some text you would like to type, and you can draw things, different shapes. It has the typical drawing tools and whatnot. But this is how we're going to communicate during the office hours. Now, I'll be honest with you, I have not played around with this platform very much, so it might take me a time or two to get used to it. It seems pretty intuitive, but I'm sure that there's going to be things that come up that are unexpected, and I can call our tech support people and get questions answered as quickly as I can. But I think it's going to work pretty well. I feel pretty good about it. We can make new pages. We can delete pages. I could have gone back and cleared the page before. So this has a lot of functionality. I think primarily we will use the talking and the whiteboard functions most often. And these are scheduled to last, as I said, for 1 hour. At the end of the session, you can just close this out. Yes, we want to leave the session. If we need to schedule more of these, it's not a big deal for me to do that. If it turns out that we didn't quite get everything done, I can extend the session, make it longer. So anytime that we have one scheduled, it will be under this office hours tab.